You motherfucking Magic, you watching Rap Grid, you know what I'm saying? Dot motherfucking com, dot net, shit, org, all that shit, nigga. We motherfucking Magic. St. Louis. I don't know what the fuck it is. The nigga with the Rap Grid hat said that.
While World Dom 6 was going down, Smack had an event, Born Legacy 3, which is it still going on right now?
I think it just ended actually. From what I've seen online.
So St. Louis, they pulled out, man. And being that you know Magic, what are your thoughts on the situation?
I spoke to Magic yesterday, and he actually had a really good reason for not going to the battle. You know, he has some shit to take care of, and I don't know why it's not being portrayed that way publicly by URL or by, you know, I don't know what the whole back and forth is. All I know is when I spoke to Magic, you know, he kind of told me what was going on, and I was like, yeah, it seems like a pretty solid reason to, you know, not go to the battle. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know what's up with Young Ill, or, you know, I don't know what my thoughts of everything as far as that goes. I just know that
I guess Beasley came out and said something about St. Louis not showing up, and it's just a big thing going on right now. I mean,
that's what it looks like. It seems like it's like a Hitman like a St. Louis versus URL. Like, that's kind of what it looks like. But I hope it gets resolved, man. You know, I'll keep it a buck with you. Like, I hope it gets resolved, because I think a lot of people want to see Hitman back. Verb has kind of been a staple on URL. So,
let me ask you this: if you take St. Louis away from URL, what does that look like, in your opinion?
If you take every classic battle that St. Louis has been a part of on URL, a lot of battles don't happen. Clips' URL debut doesn't happen against Verb. Hitman and Arsenal doesn't happen. Hitman and John doesn't happen. Diddy doesn't put 10K up in Verb versus Rex. Verb versus Hitman doesn't happen. Young Ill versus Surf doesn't happen. Magic versus Conceited doesn't happen. There's so many battles that, whether or not they're classics, they're URL favorites battles that St. Louis has been a part of. Without St. Louis, you're losing a lot of views and a lot of star power between Hitman, Verb, Ill, and Magic. Those four, that city might be the most important city to URL, including New York. And I say that because the people that I would say are on that level or above would be Lux, Mook, Hollow, Clips. But how often do they battle? See Lux once a year, maybe, right? On URL, maybe. Saw Mook vs. Solomon, and that's it. That was, what, 2012? So we haven't seen Mook in about 4 years on URL. Clips is on his Wildin' Out thing right now. He'll battle 2, maybe 3 times a year on URL, which is cool. And Hollow, once a year maybe on URL, because he does King of the Die. He does other leagues. He's not URL exclusive. So looking at it, you might get 3 or 4 battles out of those guys a year on URL. Looking at Verb, Hitman, Magic, and Ill, they already got Hitman and they already had Verb and Ill at Double Impact. Supposed to be Ill and Wavy, Magic and Av, Pretty sure Verb was probably in line for Summer Madness. Um, but when they were on good terms, when St. Louis was on good terms with URL, you would see probably 2 Hitman battles a year, probably 3 or 4 Verb battles a year, 3 or 4 Magic battles a year, and at least 1 or 2 from Ill. You know what I'm saying? So as far as views, as far as work put in, as far as resumes, as far as importance to the brand, outside of the top dogs in New York, St. Louis is the most important city in my opinion. So that's huge. If St. Louis, if URL ends up burning bridges with St. Louis or vice versa, however you want to look at it, I'm not taking sides or nothing like that. But if they end up not working together, to me, that's a huge blow to URL. Huge blow to URL.
Well, let's hope that gets resolved.
I definitely do for both sides. You know what I'm saying? I hope they come to some sort of conclusion because there's a lot of matchups between Hitman, Suge, me and Verb, Magic and Avs. A lot of matchups out there, including St. Louis MCs that the world still wants to see. I think the world only wants to see them on URL for the most part. So hope it resolves, man.
Niggas start forming groups with mad miscellaneous niggas.
Just to get rid of what?
To get us out of here. Niggas that had beef.
Yeah, rap ain't surfing.
Surfing Rex.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say you.
Nigga, I'm saying it, nigga.
He don't deserve me to say his
I'm
name. That's
saying
why I
it.
ain't saying it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, what, niggas had beef.
I'm talking about you. You talking about my daddy. What's up? It was only a matter of time for people to realize what was going on, and that niggas was in an illusion that night. Dog had them. He had the whole crowd in an illusion, and he hypnotized them niggas. So he got to be a cold nigga to do that. If he can hypnotize 3,000 people, he got to be a cold nigga. So I give Lux his respect.